We interrupt this program to bring you...
Let's do all the drugs. I don't really want to.
Fucking smash, man. The weed's too strong.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and you're live.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Can't give a nigga a second here.
I gave you 2 seconds.
Ojuanga tari. Zibore manganga.
Mamka yai. Iko message hapa kwa kabati tunajaribu kuwa. That I'll never forget that scene, man.
Man.
Sijui alikuwa na darama liwasa ama what.
Iko mende.
Mamka yai entered and he jumped Maliwasa carried him like a baby. So Mamka yai is shocked. Akasema Mamka yai. Iko mende hapa kwa kabati. Ndio najaribu kuwa.
Kabad.
Ojuang was a hero, man.
In
Kama
case
kupata OGE, I don't know.
Ojini. Order of the
OGW.
Zile za urezo.
Order of the Golden Warrior. Ama
HSC, angabara HSC.
HSC.
High school.
HSC ni watu wako.
High school.
The big guys
cool.
get burning spear. The big guys get the burning spear.
Yeah, high school cool.
Hiyo ni watu wadogo.
Yeah, HSC.
HSC is for the starters. The big guys get
anyone can get a HSC.
Yeah, anyone.
If you play your cards right, you could get a HSC.
Blog nicely.
Yeah. Muti.
Okay. Yeah. I shoot my shot.
Yeah, shoot your shot. HSC is coming. This is a 420 show only on Rogue Radio. My name is Kifar. I am here joined by Muti in place for Dizo. Dizo is one who has been
Delicious, man.
dying recently. Daddy kwa hao. Every morning he wakes up to die.
Killing me softly.
God, I'm just about to die. So let me mwambia toka kwa hao akasema natoka lakini nitakudedi. Kamsha. Pona kwanza. Don't bring us your
Usidedi.
usidedi. But don't bring us your diseases here.
It's not worth it.
Yeah. It's a very small studio.
Serene environment.
Get healed fast. Jab the Pav, karibu.
Asante sana.
What's crack-a-lacking?
I'm
Mhesh.
good. Leo nimekula vumbi mingi mno.
Umetoka pande gani?
Nimetoka Kiambu na Nduzi.
So uko na strength.
My back is broken.
But now you know how us ladies feel, eh?
Shit. But it's not the worst one I've had.
No, why did you?
Because I was late for work.
Yeah. Always a good reason to hop on a bonda.
No, that's not even the worst bike ride I've had. The worst I had was from Kindube to Kisumu.
How many kilometers?
It takes 2 hours. I don't know.
You put your dick on a nigga?
It was actually my kazo.
So
was it easier? What do you say?
I don't know. I don't.
It was blood. So
not
it was thicker than water. That's all you know.
The borders are not sexual for me. But I'm looking for the day I'll get a Chile rider. Sijawahi pata.
Ai wako.
Mazen naweza kwa damn.
Unaweza mwekelea
hapa. Naweza mwekelea hiyo damn.
Na vile kwanza anakuwa na mili.
Breaks. Madam, I'm sorry.
Oops.
It's a dude that transit.
Mtu hanguko nyuma.
The farthest you can without tipping the bike.
65 degrees of separation. Stay away from me.
Damn, tamkumbatia fit sana.
Unajua hizi barabara si safe. Lazima watu wakae karibu.
Did you guys see that clip of William Sawaboda alikuwa na service ule madam?
Alikuwa na mdara.
The proper road service.
Ugandans play a different game.
Oh really?
Alikuwa na service different.
What do they call them? The Okada is the Okada?
Kwa traffic.
Kwa traffic ameweka sura ya kazi.
So na dem mwenyewe yukoaje?
Dem mwenyewe hash is this vibes, you know.
So but you cannot be sure if it was a border.
No, it was a border.
No, kwani mnajua jina yake.
You can tell a border.
Maybe this guy was taking his wife around. It was baby's day out.
Ameangalia mbele.
Oh, base day out, sorry. Base day out.
Chali yako hivi. Anaangalia mbele anadara.
Bay. It's Bay. Mimi, do you want to tell me what I'll do with Bay? I have taken Bay out. Nikamwambia Bay leo nimefunga job sifanyi boda. Na since nyinyi vinyangarika bado
ndai hapa. So climb on the bike.
So Bay was on the bike.
Twende lap.
Twende lap.
Whatever the thing, but alikuwa na enjoy.
Regardless, that lady had a blast. Yani she had a fucking blast.
It's important for women to be touched every now and then.
This is true.
Yeah.
Reclaim your sexuality and all that.
Totally.
Yeah. No, there's another. I'm telling you, Uganda.
By very useless men. You find yourself
Kuna
huko
time
just
ulikuwa kwa jam.
what is that you're doing in traffic? You desperate individual.
Kampala.
What the hell is that?
No. See, maybe he just had a fetish.
Ah,
You
for
don't know
what?
those guys who
I
just
think
like
she had
show
a
things
biker
off,
inside
maze.
or some shit like
Ah,
that.
no, please.
Niliona
It was
kabaika
a
hapo.
sundress.
Kulikuwa na kitu ya black hapo
The hand
ndani.
was going all the way
Tutaangalia
up.
during
That was
the
a
break.
shadow. What you saw was a
Yeah,
shadow.
but mimi naulizaje?
Check it, really analyze hii clip.
Mimi naulizaje? Mnaweza kuwa na njaa inakaaje? That hata kwa traffic na mko kwa boda, you cannot stay here.
Do you know the
Sina
people
nakwambia
getting the
sinja.
most sex in East Africa?
Yeah, but,
It's boda men.
but no, but I'm
I
wondering
know.
what hunger is this that is just driving you?
By the,
It's
no,
not
by the
hunger.
time I'm drop, he should have made an impact. And as I'm drop, and so you start early. There are others waiting also. These guys
You
are...
have-
na udem pia ametikia kudarwa juu anajua wako wengi.
Walai.
Time is
of
short.
course, when you
Nah.
think she's the only one.
Time is short.
Most
Time
of
is
the
short.
time you find as a baby you're thinking, ai, mazi anataka kunionyeshana kwa wase wote man.
No.
All these people, we're just here.
It's just two of
He's
you.
here claiming me in public, physically.
Yeah, we claim everything. You think I'll come with Mercedes Benz today, claim it tomorrow? I come with BMW, not claim it.
You still claim that shit.
Hey, bro, you saw me with the Mercedes last night.
And now,
Today I'm
I'm a
with the
different
BMW.
guy.
Yeah,
I'm a different guy.
totally. Yeah, I'll come with Njoki today. Tomorrow I come with Atieno or Akinyi, whatever Luo chick I'll get.
So you have a schedule, weekly schedule for tribes.
I should. I think every man should. It should be every man's responsibility here in the 254 kuwa umekula mademu wote wa kabila
the
zote.
tribes.
Eh. How are you going to make an informed decision about who
was
to
sampling.
settle down with?
It was sampling.
Yeah, if you've not sampled.
Mi kuna tribes
It's
zingine
very
sija-
important for the man to enjoy sex with the woman more than the woman to enjoy with the man. You know that?
Back it up there, what? It's very important for the man.
Basically, the man should be the one enjoying.
So let's put that thing
enjoyment.
here. Yeah, it is more important for the man
Greater than.
greater than.
I can't believe I actually turned my head to look.
Yeah, greater than. It is more important
Yeah,
than
the
for the
left hand.
man.
Greater than is the other side.
More important for the man to enjoy than for the woman. In fact, it is of utmost importance for the survival of the species.
Yeah, actually, women.
The enjoyment
they
is not
don't do
really
anything for the
factored. Yeah,
species.
no, they don't do anything. Yeah, just the vessel to bring in. Moti, you're looking a bit confused. What's happening?
No. I was
Mike,
getting some
imedroba
instructions kutoka huku
I thought
backyard.
women could multitask.
No.
Or were we lied to again? I
It
think
was
we'll
another
be warned,
farce.
isn't it?
It was
You
another
can also
farce.
scale the steps and chew the gum.
Yeah, oh, definitely. Imagine driving an automatic car,
Do
taking a
things
phone
contemporaneously.
contemporaneously. Yeah, so what were we discussing that was very important?
Boda.
The Okada
Chewing
guys.
people. Maliza hiyo sana.
Chewing people's
Yeah, watu
Watus.
wanabidi. Kwanza hapa hivi.
Actually,
unaona,
pornography. I
hiyo
think
9 months.
porn was
Those
the
guys
topic.
impregnated school girls like fucking.
No,
That's true.
it is important.
Yeah, watu wanadinyana mbaya sana.
No,
Unajua ni kwa sababu wako na game na wanashika pesa.
Skiza kama wewe you've been in charge of your affairs the whole day, unaushika kakiru.
Kitu inaguruma tu.
Kitu
hapa
inaguruma hapa, you
The
can
whole
pick
day.
this chick from anywhere in the mtaa. Mnaweza pita field, sele gari lazima iende round huko.
Mazi.
This guy can go anywhere, bicycle can go.
Traverse.
I can't, but
On
because-
Sunday anaweza enda apeleke Joshua kama kuchukue akupeleke huko mafefeine.
Why mafefeine?
He's going to carry you for free.
not
Get to
play-
nika
he's not
huwa
paying
ine,
a lot, no, he's
who in
not
the
paying a lot,
coffees.
no.
Definitely, you can't pay a lot. I mean,
Of
it's,
all the
it's all
money he
happening on
has.
the bike.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's happening on the bike.
Those guys make a lot of
The
money.
bike is yeah, they can make even
Of
up to a
course.
G a day. And that's those ones in the small mtas. There's some guys out here who are breaking bank even to up to 3 Gs, bro.
And so you get those ones for deliveries.
Yeah, these guys making 3 ngwizes a day. Imagine that.
Kwanza huko mtaani.
Imagine there's a lot of money in that thing.
No, maybe the guy is paying back what? Maybe like 5 sock every day.
At the very
2.5.
most.
He gets home with 2.5. 2.5, bro.
Mademu wako in danger.
Ah,
School
yeah,
girls-
yeah. How shall a woman survive? This guy has 2.5 every day at his disposal.
Na kitu. The funny part ni hiyo kitu inaguruma hapa the whole day.
On the crotch.
Like massage on the nuts.
It's just growling.
Calling
Yeah?
calling the nuts.
No, what you need to know is that the job is done while you guys
The
at
job
work.
is done.
Yeah.
Oh.
When you guys at work.
Mkishaenda tu job, hapo ndio job inafanyiwa. Haraka haraka mtu wako anafanyiwa service.
Oil change.
Mtu wa boda anarudi back into population. What has happened yesterday? Anything happened yesterday that was important? The CJ is female.
It's a babe.
The CJ is female, right?
Yeah, I heard it.
And everyone else.
And I saw some information. I don't know if it's. I've not checked it. The whole
Please.
of the judiciary is just Chiles.
Seemingly.
So is that good for this country?
Is it good
It-
for the women to be the ones making the decisions?
in the judiciary.
In
all
fact,
of them,
not the decisions. No, it's not the decisions. To be making judgment.
the rulings. Yes,
The ruling.
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure as well.
They
I
should
think
be.
it's a yes and no.
No, listen,
I want
some
I want to
cases
I
that-
want to no. Which cases?
Cases that do not need emotion, you know.
that is the point we're
Which
making.
ones are these ones that need emotion?
The ones for the Chiles are most
Which
likely
cases
going to be
need
emotional.
emotion?
Any case I feel that
All
Tackles what?
all court
tackles
cases should not be emotional.
human what?
Everything.
what
Well,
do you
why should I
Human
be
interest,
emotional?
probably.
The law is there
The law
No.
is there.
Oh.
prevent us
And
from
why?
being emotional.
Chiles would
Yeah.
not
I
li-
really don't think you
Chiles
can.
would most likely
I really
be
don't think you
emotional.
can understand people's actions without a bit of empathy. And
No,
let's
no.
face it,
Your
guys.
work is not to understand.
The law is the law.
Yeah.
You interpret.
What is the
Literally.
evidence?
A judge interprets.
The evidence is here. Why-
Okay.
Umeshikwa na gun lakini you have a 2-year-old child, so I'll leave you.
You see what you get. What you're saying is for us now to start being considerate of some. Like there's a lady who was jailed, I think, for 1 day or 1 week because
has a breastfeeding child.
she shot or she killed the husband, but the husband had been violent to her.
Okay.
You remember
okay.
that story?
Yeah.
Okay.
The law is an ass. The
So
law
it
is
was
very clear.
so it was self-defense or what?
No,
are you saying?
no.
Eh.
She
Whatever it
killed
was.
the guy.
Oh, she
Eventually-
contemplated this
eventually
and
she killed
carried it
Eventually,
out.
she killed the guy. But
Eventually.
she was given a sentence of
Li-
you
a
1
light
day
sentence.
Ah,
I remember that story.
I
It
know.
was
because
1 day actually.
this guy. There
A
was
day.
evidence to show that this guy had
They had
been
been
battered.
clapping her
Violent.
forever.
Now you see, those are two cases that have been combined into one. That's not how the law
And
works.
dispensed
No,
with emotionally.
Yeah, very emotionally because
Was
now
it-
you are
was it
considering
a,
her.
Was it a babe who deliberated in
course.
that case?
Most likely. I don't
course,
see
what
a
do
guy.
you mean?
A
Of course.
guy doesn't. Guys don't do those things.
No, guys sometimes also can over empathize.
If you're listening to us, we are streaming live on the on what?
Rogue Radio.
On Rogue Radio YouTube.
Yeah, Rogue Radio KE.
Rogue Radio KE. Go subclimb,
Like
do
chair.
whatever. Yeah,
And press that bell.
and keep it coming. Kindu Bay to Kisumu is like 80 kilometers. Bro, you are on a bike for 80 kilometers.
the fuck.
On top of, and that was even the beginning of the journey. I was going to Kampala.
So your nuts had a long way to
Oh,
go.
God.
Mgongo
Yeah.
ilivunjika.
Hey,
Then I had my bag. It was the worst.
hey, no.
Oliver says uliogopa kulipa matri.
No, it was a holiday. There were no motives.
There are no
Oh,
motives. Oliver, umesikia?
Hakukuwa na mandai.
Hakuogopa.
Hakukuwa na mandai.
He
It's
never
cheaper to
scared.
take in fact, it was a
It
free
was still
ride.
cheaper.
It was a free ride.
Oh,
Nimetoka hapo nje because the buses pass
you were
outside.
hitchhiking but on
And my
borders.
cousin works in Kisumu. Nikangoja hapo hivyo. Kwanza I said bye to him 1 hour ago.
Tawambia, hey, baadaye,
Tuonane
baadaye,
next time.
yeah.
Nikasimama hapo kwa road for like 1 hour, nothing was coming. Then he came outside. You're still here. Jump up. Bongo ilivunjika fit sana. On top of that, I went and climbed now another bus.
Otange for Kampala.
It was the worst trip ever.
It's okay. Utapona. Kibe hapo umesema ukweli. This is Shimzi. Nilikuwa Daystar University, and if you went to the main campus na haujaonja at least 4 nationalities other than Kenya, then you can't make an informed decision.
Nationalities. What
No.
broaden.
Mimi Shimzi hapo amepotea. Shimzi, you are lost wherever you are.
Play local.
Yeah, how can you? We have 42 tribes.
And you're
now
going out.
tuliongeza Wahindi juzi. Hey, umekula muhindi? Have you
So
eaten
yeah,
an
that's
Indian?
foreign.
Hey,
Nilidish muhindi in India.
no, you must
Wow.
eat the locals here.
You cannot approach
They
these
they,
regions.
they taste different.
You can't approach.
You
Let
must.
me tell you the people you cannot shag in this town.
Mm.
In this country.
Please list them.
Number 1 is Muindi.
Uh-huh.
Number 2 is Ethiopia.
Ethiopia
what
lazima.
now?
Hiyo lazima you
Number
cannot.
3 is Somali.
Okay.
No,
mi-
but-
mi
but
nishapita
Somali-
na Wasomali watatu.
Somalia
Ala.
walilegea.
Yet they're somehow unreachable.
No, they're generally unreachable.
Okay.
Yeah, they are.
No, Wasomali walilegea. Walilegeza kidogo.
They had pity on them.
Wamezuba.
They were ngumu.
They decided, I mean, being a virgin is not so important the way we thought.
You know,
Yeah, haina
we
currency
can,
siku hizi.
Na usimdishi na amevaa ile samthero.
You get to make sense.
It is
nika unveiling,
such
unboxing.
unveiling. I'm looking
Yeah.
for the phrase.
They're
It's
only
called forbidden fruit, bro.
Nika kula karao.
Unamshow usitoe hiyo nguo. Leave that black shit on.
That black
Akitoa,
shit
she's
on.
just like another dark chile around here.
Da.
Like, akivaa hiyo kitu, there's a
The-
mystery.
Kuna allure.
Not even, it's not an allure, it's like kuiba, doing sin. It's like sinning. It's like doing a
You guy,
sin.
me I kula the bootleg,
This is-
one of those bootleg Somali chiles, bro. It was the most taka
Bootleg is what?
Bootleg, she didn't even have.
From Kakuma.
Hata
She's
kuwa
bootleg. She's even dressing like kawaida
Jeans,
chiles.
from
Eh,
jeans.
so I was like- so when she got to the digs, I'm like, where is the whole outfit?
the razzmatazz.
Yeah, me I was expecting you.
Atoe kwa bag.
I was expecting you'd come, then you'd probably have like a sanitizer around you. I don't know, me. I just
No, it's the reason would be that whole get up is the allure for me to.
that's what I
Kamata
thought.
with
That's
some-
what I thought. So I
I'm
come out
not
at it, but I
Muslim,
was
I'm
not
Somali.
happy. Yeah.
You know, you guys are really tuping the Somali babes here. Here the babes thought they were the prize. Kumba is just these clothes that are
It's the
tuping
No,
you
it's
guys.
clothes, it's a clothes.
Inside is just another dark.
You see, like now, who you want to bomoa as a man? You want to bomoa actually who's wearing those boys?
Okay.
You want to bomoa the war rights?
The
War rights.
or war rights.
Yeah, war rights.
But we're worried.
Watu wale madha kufanya job pale kwa war. Prophet of war.
Yes.
Oh my God, that took too long.
All right?
The war rights.
War rights. Uwezi kosa kubomoa karao. Especially kama bado umevaa uni.
Alafu ameweka gala hapa kwa kiko.
Yeah.
But ametoa bullets.
No, it doesn't
It
matter.
doesn't matter.
What?
Hey!
You guys are willing to
Doesn't
risk your
matter.
lives for this
want to
shit.
live on the edge.
There's a safety. Kuna kitu ya safety.
Mtakaje eji.
Mpaka ameninama.
What is the safe word?
Unajua vile Masai
Pineapples.
Masai ushika kijiti.
ile mkwaju ya.
Unambomoa kama ushika gani hivyo.
Thank you for that visual.
That's what you need in life.
You want a nun?
As you grab the titties.
You want a nun?
Madam, I'm missing out on that list big time. I'm doing it wrong.
You want a nun? Na unataka ule nun amevaa the full
Habit.
Get up.
Mpaka,
Habit,
eh.
almost like boy.
almost, yeah.
Let me ask, are nuns giving it up nowadays?
Who's-
I'm
who
sorry,
is that?
I
When
may
did they
be.
stop? When did they stop? Do you know the divorce? Not the divorce. The abortion rates in these nunneries. Don't joke.
Leave it.
Oh yeah, sana.
Wanakula
These
na
chiles
ile
are getting
mbaya
abortions
sana.
huko like
Wow.
huko ukienda unaulizwa how many abortions
Have you had?
have you had? 4 or 5.
Those nuns are.
Yo
voting
kuiba
like
is
fuck.
not a good thing. That's why we need to stop it from
Na ni
our
watu
kids.
wa mapriest.
Sasa
Drink
priest
water
ameenda
and drink wine.
priest ameenda akakaunt do Sunday mlikuja mkaimbiwa toa dada mukatoa bro
Zote.
mukatoa mpaka matithe mkaandikwa kwa kitabu ya usalama
Kitabu ya Mungu.
hiyo buku itwaje
Ile iko
uzima wa milele
Kitabu cha uzima.
kitabu cha uzima as in you're not dying
I believe it's just like a regular book, guy.
no but you've taught the tithe
No, it's a
Yes.
ukishatoa tithe
It's a
unakuwa
spiritual book.
yeah.
Okay.
It's not physical.
So ushaandikwa kwa spiritual book kitabu cha uzima, you're walking out of church, umewachia mse doo zako zote. Now since there's a verse in the Bible there's a whole paragraph
Let's quote it.
that talks about how these two guys went before, I don't know whether it was Jesus
Cain
or
and
who. No.
endelea.
Do you know the
Hey.
story?
I've stopped. Sorry.
Yeah, so stop it.
Sorry, bro.
These two guys, husband and wife, went to present to, I think, the guy who was there. I don't know who it was.
Oh,
I'm
they're
not sure.
called Ananias and Sapphira.
And Sapphira. So they went to present
Stephen.
really,
It was
Us.
Stephen.
one of those Paul apostle guys, eh?
Same guy.
And they had lied to him about what they were giving. So as soon as they gave it, they were struck by I don't know what. They died instantly. hapo. Na hiyo sasa hiyo verse wa iko fiti sana.
Waliuza vitu za wakakamna mbao kwa church. Ati tumemake mbao leo.
Wakasema you will not lie to the Lord. Alafu
not today, Satan.
Not today. Jose. As we continue, Jose, unaambua kuna dem moja alipatia na zile zote alikuwa nazo. She was poor, but she gave everything that she had.
Gave it all.
And the Lord saw her even more worthy than the people who are rich. You know those rich people? Those ones out there we have never seen. Because all of us are poor. Give all.
The programming is complete.
You've seen it?
Ukose
Toa Hasa priest ameambiwa account do. Ameenda account do zile zimetolewa. Sasa na already mananzo wale wameingia last week to fresh us. They might need a drink.
You know.
And you know
some
they're
libations.
You know they're allowed to drink.
Of course.
And smoke.
That's one advantage of Catholicism.
So au ambuaje? Please kila mtu ajivae na mwae nguo zenye vizuri on Sato after nini kuna kabash. Hakuna bash hii dunia. Ishaikuwa na tei ikakosa ngono. That's what I'm saying.
Back
that's what I'm
from
saying.
when he was turning it into
inaweza kuwa ni scissors, inaweza kuwa ni
No, he knew the importance. Jesus' first miracle. Alitoka desert amechapa bana.
Maze akasema guys I'm parched.
The first thing Jesus fucking did was turn water into wine.
Kwanza ali go down huko kwa feast. It was a feast. So I'm sure kwanza ali saucy and then it's like I'm a little bit full.
He turned water into wine.
This down.
First miracle. That's the importance of alcohol.
So if you're a Kenyan, you make sure tafadhali umekula zile vitu zote ziko Kenya kwanza before uende. Sitaki kusikia mtu akisema niko Uganda. Kama hujagonga 42 don't go to Uganda. Okay. Yeah, don't go to Tanzania, don't go to Rwanda. So kuna mse anataka kuongeza kwa ile list yetu. Tumemaliza na au mademo toa ndugu toa dada. Amesema Wagidhomo.
Yeah, this list is getting big and I'm just still at one. Only Somali na Baibu nishabomoa.
Hawezi penda kubomoa Wagidhomo.
No, the clothes are off-putting, man.
Unajua Wagidhomo?
I know.
Wakorino.
But now we know what under these clothes.
Thanks to that chick. Thank you, wherever you are, whoever is listening.
Those chicks are completely off-putting.
Off-putting?
Off-putting.
Off-putting?
Yes, they off-put. Hiyo nguo makes sense, bro. Wezi mbao na hiyo nguo ukiangalia.
Hey, check it, that's you.
Excuse that, bro. Hey. You cannot hide a good body. Hata uweke kwa dera, uweke kwa nini. Au madem squeezy juu ya inter marriage.
So not what.
Kabodi kameanza kuchizeleka. You guys, you'll see a Mkorino dancing and you'll be able to see
everything dancing.
Where?
Me, I'm walking on the street.
When was the last time you saw Mkorino walking on the street?
So many times. I see them in Kiambu.
Where the fuck? Oh, you're a Kiambu guy, by the way.
Kiambu wako pale tu wengi sana. Kwanza kitambaa inakaa mbaya. Material selected.
Pale kwenye bosom unajua they don't play with bras.
Why can't you look beyond the clothes? That's a problem.
Like yes.
That's my challenge going forward.
Yeah, ujaluo inakusumbua. Look beyond the clothes. Unafikiri nini Wakikuyu fanya nini? We look beyond the food. The worst food to ever come out of this country.
I don't know what happened.
Hey, truly.
Me, I'm in shock about your food situation.
Thank you so much. I'm not happy. We struggle in a Kikuyu home. 90% of the time chakula itakuwa mbaya. 10% sijui nini ufanyika. I don't know what happened. 10% mtu anaweza angukia ushanga.
10% we take out.
It must be.
You cannot cook one day nicely and then the next day. Kama ujui. So hiyo food inatoka hapo yote ni mezesha.
Hapana, unacheki kwa karanga nyama nilikwambia hapo tuko juu.
Yeah.
So what would happen? I told you just
Okay. Let's
aka kanyama kakarangika just between medium rare and cooked.
All the way.
Medium rare and leather.
Exactly, but medium rare and
you've hit the nail on the head.
hiyo nyama huwa imeiva smart. Now if you're sharp, now we used to be sharp. At least I used to be. Unaenda unachukua utoto nyama
real quick.
Because unajua that's the best. That's
before Noah's flood.
Yes, because the flood. That would be the tastiest part of the meat.
So unashibanga mapema.
Unabaki tu na taste.
I thought you are finya and alafu ikikamu just.
No, you've taken like 3 4
no, you
pieces
just
of
wash
meat.
it down with meat juice.
Kwani nyinyi mulikuwa na nini? Budako alikuwa CEO wa KMC ni? You get 2-3 pieces of meat, that's the best you're doing. Otherwise,
that is a new phenomenon. Mimi nilikuwa nakula nyama mbaya sana. I still do. You bring 3 pieces, that's not meat, man.
No, we say
these are biting.
Ni soup na floaters.
This is the meat you're taking before the meat cooks.
Yes. So you might as well shiba. Ndio ikikuja at least just touch yeah.
Sasa unashiba nyama ya familia.
Nauliza kwani wewe utakuwa unakula tu vile unataka?
I don't know what life you are.
Kuna watu
kwa hiyo. Bro, you are living here in Magiwa. Magiwa hapa Onyato, unafikiri uko unaishi ati kwa masos? You are just above average. Not in fact, you are just above poor. You are living the same life. Umsana anataka kujifanya ati you are nyama yenu ilikuwa ni half a kg.
I can't remember, but to be honest.
Of course you didn't do what I'm saying because you are Luos and your food was cooked well. Unaelewa?
Okay.
So when everybody was served at the same time, mina sema us guys would have to steal some pieces of meat.
Eat fax meal.
Yeah.
Kidogo.
Because sasa
you don't know.
You will not find that taste because itaboiliwa. It will be boiled with warus and everything else.
And liters of water.
And let me tell
but
you,
it's all good.
I don't think there's anything harder than taking your mother's recipe as a sap and trying to change it. Wow. Now you don't want to boil the meat the way she's used to boiling it.
As in you're still in a house.
Izo waru. No. Just generally when you're cooking food. Even
home.
If it's in your own house.
No, you if it's your own house, that's what I'm asking you. Change that shit. You've been eating this thing for 24 years. It's crap, man.
Oh,
you go and start your own meals. Man.
Oh, your mother does not do this intrusive
Stockholm syndrome.
Okay.
Right. Stockholm.
It is.
Honestly, you're free. You're buying your own food, your own fucking.
You'll find yourself eating that bad food. You'll go to a restaurant
still.
Yes, and you'll even ask for.
That's what you're doing down here. You say juzi nimeona na kula kitu ingine nimeshangaa.
Ilikuwa nini?
What? I don't know what. I only saw minji. That's all I saw.
I'll tell you, it was horrible.
But I told you you're eating. I told you, Kibe, why are you eating this shit?
Because I can.
Sometimes.
You see, I've been trained to be able to handle a lot of pain. What do you think we're being
and disappointment?
Yeah, it's just pure pain. Kuna msema kama kasema wakale, of course wakale wako list.
Unbangable.
No, Kale among the 43. We're talking about the
special for Kale za kawaida, eh?
Yeah, Kale are just in the 43.
So the ones you want are the Soms.
Ina Baibui.
Boy, yeah.
It doesn't count.
Ulimanga wa jeans haiku make sense.
Our jeans haiku make sense. Yeah, it was horrible.
It has to be Baibui.
Alafu alikuwa juu ya matei so hata
it's like
the purity is gone.
Everything.
The whole program. She's supposed to be religious. Anakamka kwanza kana quote Quran.
She needs to come with that speaker carrying it.
The accent must be high. Bana unaingisha bahali ya
bahali ya
alikuwa na kamata Msomali. I think it was a Mluya.
Of course.
No romance. Akakamkana then it sleeps. You know, once in a while it sleeps.
Of course.
But the velocity remains.
Oh no.
Pap. Ikasleep akaingiza kwa ture. Msomali akamshow. Wewe unaingiza bahali ya boss.
Bro.
So she has to have the accent. She must be in a baibui. Hopefully fresh from.
What's a baibui?
Buibui.
Take it and go. He said what he said.
Baibui is the same depending on where you're listening from.
Kuna time nilikuwa coast tutumena zile trips za energy. So energy would have a lot of trips. Those guys walikuwa mbele sana in terms of the way they were thinking about that radio space.
Okay.
So they would hire the hotel for you, nice hotel. Unaenda pale full board. I don't know if you star almost.
Almost.
Hakuna do.
Of course.
So you can blog all you want, but you only eat 3 meals a day like a doggy. In fact, 3 is more too much.
And that's it.
That's it. Everything else you have to buy for yourself. So tumeenda pale nikachukua dem plan mcost. Akameniona when I was joining.
Oh my
I
God.
saw you nini. Amekamnele kizungu ya hataki kusikika yeye ni mcost.
But it never works.
You know the one that trying to say, I am better than these coast people.
It
Yeah,
happens
these guys.
every
Because
daily.
I'm not
These
every
uneducated.
daily.
It happens
Mimi
every
niko hapa kila
daily.
daily. So I'm like,
True story.
I'm like,
True story.
Lakini every now and then unajua ana slip because you cannot maintain for too
Of
long.
course.
Nikaa kuvaa high heels na
Yeah.
ujaza.
Unafanya the fap.
Kama nasema police station.
God damn.
Kinapatwa.
Asio hivyo.
We know them.
No.
Bro, nilipeleka dem kwa Keja after tulikuwa place inaitwa Moonshine. Is it Moonshine or Moonlight? Moonshine.
Moonshine, I think nile drink.
Moonshine
Naona ni
ni
moonlight.
There's a place, Reef Hotel.
No, I have no clue. I've not been to Mombasa since.
Is
So
this
Reef
north
Hotel,
or south?
there's a Dunda in Reef Hotel.
Okay.
It's called Moonshine or something like that, right?
Shout out Reef, tutaangalia.
Reef Hotel. This place is like, it's very budget. Usiende huko ukiwa na expectation ati
Ati
Tunangoja rob wa kupata rob.
tafadhali huko ukipata
Please.
slippers 2 send
take it and go.
Yeah.
Same side.
You're like, is this the VIP room? Kuna slippers 2 same color, same size.
Zote za right.
And there's an almost white robe without
Sio
a bad
taulo
guest
tu.
in the room.
Unapata slipper mbili za
Amna
right.
kiota huku. Amna
Na
kiota.
moja imekuwa padlock.
Nothing can break your heart.
So
Alafu
budget.
AC haifanyi vile unataka.
Ala,
Eh,
ni fun.
alafu TV ina remote.
Ndio muibe.
Unazimaje?
Ndio muibe remote. Play.
Yeah, so
Sorry
uko
for
na
showing
fan, kuna
18.
fan pale. Fan. So fan inachapa. Na huko there's some mosquitoes that can hang on you.
They can resist the cyclone. Passing through the cyclone.
Nacheza Mission Impossible.
Just doing and you collecting all the blood from you. So inshallah don't
Fucking
coast pale bana.
transfusion.
Nigga, I brought that chile there nini. I said this one I'm going to yani I don't know what had happened. Nilikuwa na njaa ingine World Cup. You guy tumeenda tu. Oh man, we had gone. Mzaenda mkaingia zone nyua. Wewe mko tu sasa nikaa zile horses in Wild West movies. Everything was just in sync. Hey, wewe. Sasa tunasikia ngoma zinatoka Moonshine. Ma soundtrack kila mahali.
Everything.
Hey! Hiyo kaguli toka. Hiyo velocity tunasema.
Oh no.
Bro, I'm talking about
You
full
know.
velocity. Nilikuwa nimekula vizuri.
Hizo meals za
prawns,
energy.
sijui nani.
At least
Red
ilikuwa
Bull
full
kadhaa.
body. Wacha tu.
Mapweza pale.
Pweza. Hey! Nimekaa Mombasa, nimekaa 2 days sijafinyana, nimereset ajab.
And you know that Mombasa pussy slaps different.
Oh, you guys, that chick didn't see what was up.
Ah!
Nilimwacha amelala kwa kitanda kama Dexter.
Oh, like Didi.
Ama Didi or whatever, I don't know.
PTSD.
You guys, she was just shaking.
It's like, I've been on Mombasa.
Bro, I was so apologetic.
Maze.
And also, I was seeing the future. So I was laughing and apologizing. I'm like, I'm really sorry.
I'm
So
sorry,
if it's
man.
funny, it's funny.
It was funny as fuck, though.
I mean, the thing I do, if something is
So
funny,
we-
whether it's hurtful, I laugh, then maybe I
So imagine,
commiserate, but
I had to drop her home.
Oh no.
amejishika hivi.
Hata si hivyo. Ameketiaje kwa hiyo
So tulikuwa na mse mwingine, I don't know who it was. So every time I would crack a joke na mwangalia. Laugh. Because
she's
she
not
can't
la-
laugh.
Oh.
Anacheka nasikia tu turi nafanya.
Your orifice.
Yeah.
Eh.
She called me 2 weeks later, told me, now I'm better. And
I'm
I'm
back,
yes,
baby.
yes.
2 weeks later.
2 weeks later. twist. No, it was velocity.
Damage.
Velocity.
Velocity.
Damage.
Hunger pangs, bro.
No loop, no awareness, no expectation. Yani kitu ina happen to things are just happening.
You know, I hear it happens better when it's unexpected. Sasa
Yeah,
mnatry
'cause
kusema we should anticipate.
Yeah, because when you're expecting it, you have to do so much.
It's too
You
much
have to
clenching,
clench
bana we.
and clench and what and what. It can get too easy, man.
Man, you guys are disgusting.
You're the one who did it. Look at you. Why are you?
No, I
why are you
didn't.
projecting?
And now
Bro.
we're the ones who are disgusting.
projecting,
Okay, okay.
I was the first knock
Like,
on the door.
now
That's
let me-
all I was.
That's what I'm saying. Now,
And you know the first knock is the.
now let me ask an obvious question.
Please.
Vile iliingia hivi, of course she reacted.
Alitoa yo bra. Yo we.
And then what?
Watu wa Munchen walisikia. I swear she alitoa yo.
How did the next 5 minutes look like?
No, we didn't do anything else. It's totally
Uliendelea?
sharp. Aje.
Just once.
Bro, it was a slam. A dunk.
Dunk.
You guys.
You endelea, bro.
As in, she was in so much pain.
You've already broken the mold.
No,
I know.
bro.
on
I
with
didn't even
it.
have to go at the other way. It was just a slam. Oh, my God.
Mwegisha bahali yake booms.
Hey,
Nikamshow
But
pana.
Jav, let me tell you, everything is funny, as Dave Chappelle said, until it happens to you.
Yeah, correct.
Till someone thrusts some velocity.
Everyone has a plan until you're punched in the mouth. Like Mike Tyson said.
Packed in the diabs.
Mi siwezi
Look
wacha.
at
Siwezi wacha. Naendelea.
Imagine you're going for horse riding. That's done. No horse
Finished.
riding. That's a wrap.
Can't even hop on a board at home,
Now
man.
you tell what
The guy has to
what
drive
you
you
telling
there.
The dude has planned horse riding. These romantic chaps.
Pass it.
Planned horse riding, but she was with Kibe last night.
And now all of a sudden
How
now
is
she's
she-
cancelling
how
your
is-
horse
how
riding
is she
date.
getting out of
And
it
you're the
now?
idiot wondering, what's happening? What's
How is
going
she
on?
getting out of it?
Communication Authority suspends the license of Mount Kenya television station for 4 weeks
that's
for airing
nice.
inappropriate content. What was this about?
That story was hilarious.
Kuna mazee nasikia waliweka
Your picture,
mbono bro.
it was porno on Mushe Washiana on Mount Kenya TV. It was a kids show.
Washiana is a wacha. It was a
Walai, tonight it was
There's no other
it
time
was in
they're
the
showing-
morning.
It was a cartoon
It
meanwhile.
was a cartoon.
So there's no other time they're showing which people are working in this company, man?
Checky.
So how
Those guys
how,
are loose.
What is
Have you seen that photograph?
No, I've seen it. I'd seen it earlier. I didn't know what I didn't. There was no context.
Okay,
Oh.
sasa Mount Kenya walikuwa na show cartoon time. When all the kids ran home to watch.
Not even run home. It was in the morning.
Okay,
So
ni zile za
what's
asubuhi.
the problem with this?
that's
Hey, guys are saying it
The
is
girls-
pornography. It
it's
is
porno,
pornography.
bro. There's no two ways about it. A guy fucking a chick, whether it's a cartoon or real life. It's a
Oh, you
porno.
guys don't want your toys to see this?
No one. Apparently, many people don't. That
No,
was-
me, my
Don't-
kids are
don't-
underage. They shouldn't.
Underage.
They're not
Okay,
ready.
I'm just asking. Like, so when do we want them to see?
maybe
When
a
they can start
preteen
fucking
show.
also. It's
Yeah,
the legal
I
age,
would.
I would imagine.
I would limit it to a preteen show. Truly, the programs that zilikuwa zinachezwa hapo are probably for
So you think the kids-
oldest
Are we?
7 or 8.
You think these guys are? Every time kids see something like this, you think they start to think now? Oh my God!
No, they're being exposed to sex. That's
Yeah.
the problem.
So will
They're
they
not
mature
ready.
faster? What do we say?
It's psychologically damaging. Kids should not be exposed to sex. Up to a certain age, I would imagine.
It awakens something,
Which age?
I don't know, I'm not sure.
I believe.
Probably.
Maybe
After.
teenage is when
No,
everyone is fucking. So
No, not when everyone is
Preteen
fucking.
and teenage.
Maybe around 11.
10,
I
11
can't
years
put an
old.
age to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would put it strictly at teenage.
Once that boy starts
13,
chewing hard-ons
14,
and he
yeah.
breaks his voice,
13, 14.
he's like, you know, breaking that voice is
13
something.
is not late, Jav.
13 is late, man.
It's
13
late.
is not late.
13 is late. This Chile has already gotten her piece. This guy is already having wet dreams. So around 11, when he's just transitioning from 11 to 12.
But I would imagine you transition them. You don't just hit them with porno in the morning.
And that's exactly the
No,
point
but
Your
it's
you
first
get.
sexual experience in porno on Mount Kenya.
No, but
And not even
isn't
that,
it
it's the
about-
questions it brings up, you
But
know.
isn't it about interest, though?
Interest is what?
And-
Isn't it about interest all the time? Isn't it? Like now, if I leave you to your own devices, I mean,
Yeah, it's
you will not just go to porn. You get?
Yeah, that's true.
Because porn is available. You are interested in other things as well.
YouTube.
Yeah, you go to YouTube, you'll find a lot of stuff that you like
You go to
cook.
Twitter.
That
sometimes-
also tells you he's
sometimes
not
you
ready.
find more porn.
And so if you show them, I'm saying let's stop being so dramatic. You show them, kids are like, we're still not interested in what you're showing us.
And those
Can you
who
move
are-
this quickly? We see the next butterfly flying. Yeah, because what is this? We don't understand.
But I've seen this. It's a trend. I don't know which. There's a time I used to surf these cheap channels. I've seen a lot of this thing. You know, there are two versions of cartoons. There are two versions of films.
So these guys are not reviewing those cartoons before they
Yeah, because
Seemingly.
Snow White. I've seen Snow White in a thong and all that shit. That's not the one I saw when I was.
That's not the Snow White
That's
of your
not what I
time.
watched.
You saw Snow White in a thong.
Like sure. Na wale wa those two midgets mna mbao hapo.
The dwarves.
You watched
I
a porn
telling you, I
version.
saw it in these damn channels, man.
Get the fuck out.
Maybe it was even Mount Kenya.
No. Hey,
Now
let's,
that,
let's not throw their name under the bus like that. But still,
You're
I
already
think
under the bus.
guys
Communications
really took it
Commission
out
wameshika
of.
kwa makende. The license was removed.
You know,
or something.
CAK si bado ndio walikuwa wamekujia Shafi. I feel like Ezekiel, as per usual, is just jumping on another.
But Ezekiel is not a CK.
But Ezekiel is the one
influences
who
them, I'm sure.
blew the whistle first, even before CAK came
Oh,
from
really?
Mount Kenya.
So
yeah.
he watches children's cartoons.
Seemingly.
No, how is this guy
the
Jesus or
screenshot
something?
got to